actually also got to meet my Japanese nuishan. Is it always that kids wait for their parents to go away before they start doing these kind of milestones? Maybe that my health isn't the best? I don't know. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while and I thought I would do a chatty get ready with me because I haven't been doing makeup tutorials for the longest time, and someone commented on a vlog recently and says that he or she misses my makeup tutorials. So I'm like, okay, let me film one. So I just returned from Japan yesterday morning. It was pretty spontaneous. I was there for SK2, so since they allowed me to bring a photographer or a videographer, I was like, I'm just gonna bring Matt because he is the biggest fan of the brand. And it was our first trip to Japan in 4 years and our first proper trip ever since we became parents. So anyway, I am just color correcting with my KIKO Color Correct Concealer Palette. This was a favorite a few months back, but I have not revisited it for a while. But I realized the importance of it, especially because I grew this like little pimple over here that left a scar on my nose. So just layers of concealer wouldn't cut it. I needed a color corrector, so I busked this one out again. So anyway, back to the trip. It was really good. It was super fun. I got to meet Mina from Twice and she was so angelic and nice. And I actually also got to meet my Japanese nuishan. Like, I don't know if you guys know her. She's called Haruka Ayase, who is the SK2 girl for the past 10 years. Like, I got to see her in person, right? And she was like, oh my god, like drop dead gorgeous. Really the epitome of like just goddess lah. Just damn elegant. The way she spoke, the way she carried herself. She's 38 years old, you know, and she looks exactly the same like when she was in her early 20s. And some of you guys also commented that my skin has been really nice, especially throughout the Japan trip. So it really is SK2. And let me tell you, because I've been using this new cream that SK2 hasn't launched yet. It's the Skin Advanced Skin Power Cream, and it really shows. Okay, foundation time. NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I have been loving using this, using my hands to apply it. I loved it when I first got it, but I stopped using it after a while and I forgot about it. But recently, I decided to try it again because the NARS makeup artist taught me to use my fingers instead of using a brush or a sponge. And guys, it seriously is a game changer because it's able to go on really like second skin. It just blends so seamlessly into the skin, melts into it, and it doesn't crease, it doesn't cake up, and it just blurs out your pores. So it's really good. Concealer, I got my Huda Beauty Fauxfilter concealer. The tiniest bit under eye. This is one of the most brightening concealers, and it's also definitely gonna come up in one of my favorites of the day. Concealer with Amber Suede from Fenty. I love this shade a lot more than Mocha now, so this is my favorite shade. So Micah recently has started to stand up on his own, of course, you know, with the support of something, but it's quite crazy because he just turned 7 months and he did it on the day I left for Japan, which was honestly a little bit sad because my helper was the first one that saw it and captured it on camera for us. And I don't know, when I was sharing this with like my friends and like my family and my sisters, right, and they were like, is it always that kids wait for their parents to go away before they start doing these kind of milestones? Because apparently it's quite a common theme like across their friends who are parents as well. Like their kids start to say their first words or start to walk when the parents decide to, you know, not be around. It's like as if they know, you know. But it's okay, I kind of try and comfort myself into thinking that at least it was caught on camera. At least I was there virtually celebrating it with him. Powder time! Hourglass translucent powder, and I'm using this powder puff. So I am here recreating the makeup look that I wore every day when I was in Japan while traveling. When I don't have much time, I just want to be able to do my makeup out of a bag, and also I needed it to last super long, so that's why I am patting it with a puff. Almost baking, but not so. Eyeshadow, I'm using ROM&D, the very worn eyeshadow palette. It keeps like falling out. It's the Better Than palette 02 Mahogany Garden. So I like to use this shade because it is very neutral. I can use it as a contour, I can use it as an eyeshadow all over shade, or just like a matte brown color that isn't too harsh. So I use this to contour the eyes. And then I'll go in with the next shade in the center of the lids for a wash of color. So I get quite a lot of questions about how I pump and store my breast milk while traveling. Let me know if you guys are interested, and maybe I will make a separate video on it, cause I don't know, it might be a bit TMI for some. Anyway, I'm applying a bit of glitter at the center of the lids, because a tiny bit of glitter just adds a little bit more oomph, you know. And then, using a dark shadow, line my waterline like so. So what else do I have to update you guys? Maybe that my health isn't the best, I don't know. So if you see me eating fairly clean these days, that's because I don't really have a choice. But I guess I gotta do what I gotta do, because ever since, you know, having Micah, I just feel like my life is no longer just mine. Like, I have to be responsible to him and the people that depend on me. So I would say my mindset has changed quite a lot, because in the past I would be like, whatever, you know, YOLO. Life is short, just eat whatever I want, whatever comes, leave it to fate and God. But now it's very different, because I feel like, yes, I can, you know, even though everything is pretty much predestined by God, I feel it's within God's plans, but the journey to get there can be kind of controlled. If the outcome still doesn't turn out the way I want it to turn out, at least I tried. Now, because of my cholesterol, I have to watch food that is very high in fat. So my favorite things that I have to cut out would be like my pastries, my desserts. I eat desserts about twice a day, so now I'm cutting it down, trying to eliminate it completely. My processed food, so I eat a lot of fried food. I love fries, tater tots, I love fried chicken and all these things. So with that, I also have to kind of cut it down. Some of the things that are a little bit hard to cut down would be the fats, like in cheese and butter, because I realized cheese and butter is in almost everything that I eat. Moderate is fine, like eat it in moderation is fine, I think. But anyway, it's at a level that is fairly high that I have to be on medication for the rest of my life. So it's not to be taken lightly, even though I still seem very positive about it. But yeah. Oh guys, this highlight from Charlotte Tilbury, Hollywood Beauty Light Wand, so good. And if you can get hold of the smaller version, you should, because I don't even know how you guys are gonna finish using the full size. Even I can't finish using it. I'm almost done. Blush is this Dear Dahlia one. You guys know how much I love this. Just matches every single makeup look, lip color, skin tone. It's just like the best, really. I think for lips, I always go in with a very budge-proof lipstick, especially when I'm traveling, and this was the one that I used a lot, the Maybelline Super Stay. This is in the shade 210 Versatile. It's the Marvel series. This does not budge even when you eat, so I like to apply this as a base layer before going in with another lipstick on top of it, so that when this rubs off, at least there's still this layer. Okay, and this is my final look.